Hi, good day students. Welcome to SILKWAY School-LYCEUM virtual lessons. This is your practical English class with me, Sir Murphy. So dear students, today we are going to have a vocabulary development lesson in which we're going to talk about some words about science. So the lesson objectives that we have are the following. Be familiarized with the terminologies referring to science by filling in the missing letters of every word. So this time, we're going to have a short game before we reveal the word in every slide. Next, widen and enhance your vocabulary knowledge through the definitions given. And last, use these words in understanding and making statements. Are you ready, dear students? Let's start. So, our first word under vocabulary words about science is this one. So what do you think it is? Definition of this word is the scientific study of the sun, moon, stars, planets, etc. What do you think is this word? Correct. The word is astronomy. Astronomy is a noun. If we're going to use it in a sentence, it can be a subject or the doer of the action, or an object or the receiver of the action. So by the way, sun, moon, stars, planets are also referred to as heavenly bodies. So we can say that astronomy is the scientific study of the heavenly bodies. So let's use it in sentences. First, astronomy is one of my favorite branches of science. Yes, you've heard it right, because astronomy is one of the many branches of science. Next, he is an expert in astronomy. So from these two sentences, we use astronomy as first, the subject in our sentence, and second, as an object of the sentence in our second example. Now, let's move on. The second word is this. So based on the given pictures, what do you think it is? So for our definition, this is the scientific study of the life and structure of plants and animals. So the word is correct, biology. So biology is also a noun. By the way, a short trivia to all of you. So bio and logos are Greek words. So bio is a Greek word which means life, and logos is a Greek word which means study. So it simply means that biology is the study of life. So let's use biology in sentences. Biology is also a branch of science. So like astronomy, biology is also a branch of science. Next, she is a professor of biology at Stanford. So once again, the word is biology. Our next word, what do you think is this word? Okay, let's reveal its definition. So our next word is any substance consisting of matter. This includes any liquid, solid, or gas. What do you think is our word? It is chemical, correct. So again, chemical is a noun. So let's use chemical in sentences. The condition may be caused by an imbalance of chemicals in the brain. We don't use many chemicals on our farm these days. So once again, our third word is chemical. Next, let's move on. How about this one? What do you think is this word? And for the definition, a scientific test that is done in order to study what happens and to gain new knowledge. And this word is experiment. Do you like doing experiments? Well done! Me too, I also love experiments. So by the way, experiment is a noun. So let's use experiment in sentences. The result were obtained from 4 independent experiments. Next, facts can be established by observation and experiment. So once again, our word is experiment. Next, we have the word and for the definition, an image in a mirror, on a shiny surface, on water, etc. What do you think is this word? It is reflection. Very good. So reflection is also a noun. Let's use reflection in sentences. He admired his reflection in the mirror. Next, Kyle's reflection appears in the glass. So once again, the word is reflection. How about the next one? We have what do you think is this word? Do you have any idea? Well, if you don't have, let's see its definition. So this is an instrument used in scientific study for making very small things look larger so that you can examine them carefully. Okay, I think scientists nowadays are using this to investigate or to do an experiment about coronavirus. So this word is microscope. Very good. So microscope is a noun. So let's use microscope in sentences. The bacteria were then examined under the microscope. Next, microscope is an instrument used by scientists to examine small organisms. Okay, for our next word, we have these letters. We have T, E, C, and E as our clues. And for the definition, we have an equipment like a tube in shape, containing lenses that you look through to make objects that are far away appear larger and nearer. So commonly, we are using this to see heavenly bodies, especially stars and the moon. So what do you think is this device? This is correct, a telescope. So telescope is a noun. Let's use it in a sentence. So for our first sentence, we have she set up her telescope on the balcony. Do you have a telescope? So maybe you can also set this up into your balcony. How about for our second sentence? These stars are too faint to be seen without a telescope. So that's true. It's really difficult to see stars or any heavenly bodies without a telescope. So once again, the word is telescope. Our next word. So do you see those pictures? So those are the clues. So for another clue, we have the letters E, L, and N. And for the definition, it is the slow, steady development of plants, animals, etc. during the history of the Earth, as they adapt to changes in their environment. What do you think is this? The word is evolution. And do you know that Charles Darwin's theory of evolution is the most famous theory of evolution? So, evolution is a noun. Let's use it in sentences. Evolution requires intermediate forms between species. And finally, it was legal to teach evolution everywhere in America. So the word is evolution. How about this one? Can you recognize those pictures? Okay, how about these letters? We have F, S, and L as clues. Do you have any idea what is this word? Okay, let's try to reveal the definition. So the parts of a dead animal or a plant that have become hard and turned into rock. This word is fossil, correct. So again, fossil is a noun. So let's use it in sentences. Archaeologists found fossils in Indonesia. Fossils have been found in many localities. So once again, the word is fossil. Let's move on to our next word. Oh, I think I know this. How about you? Do you know this? Okay, so these are our clue for this word. We have the letters R, N, and M. And for the definition, we have a living thing, especially one that is extremely small. So we are talking about living thing. And you are a kind of this, but you're the bigger one, I guess. Yes, correct. It's organism. Living organism. But do you know that we call the extremely small ones as microorganism? Because micro means small. So those are the small living thing, or also known as microorganism. So organism is a noun. So let's use organism in sentences. Even the simplest single-celled organisms show examples of this behavior. Next, every organism takes origin from a parent organism of the same kind. So once again, our word is organism. Next, how about this one? We have there's a lot of letters to fill in. And do you see those pictures? Can you recognize them? Okay, I think we need the definition for us to guess what is this word. So the measurement in degrees of how hot or cold a thing or place is. Do you know this? Okay, you're right. It's temperature. So you're right. That is temperature. So temperature is a noun. So again, when we say temperature, that is the degree of how hot or cold a thing or place is. So that is the level of coldness or hotness of a place or of our body. Let's use temperature in sentences. The temperature has risen by 5 degrees. Overnight, the temperature fell as low as -30 degrees Celsius. So once again, that word is temperature. How about the next one? Oh, the pictures are the same, almost the same as temperature. So I think it's also related to temperature. But what do you think is this word? So these are our clues. And for the definition, an instrument used for measuring the temperature of the air, a person's body, etc. So I think this is the device we use to measure the hotness and coldness in our body or in our surrounding. So what do you think is this word? This is thermometer. So thermometer is a noun. Let's use thermometer in sentences. He stuck a thermometer in her mouth. If the thermometer reads 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, then you don't have a fever. So once again, that word is thermometer. Next, what do you think is the next word? Let's reveal the definition. The condition of the atmosphere at a particular place and time, such as the temperature and if there is wind, rain, sun, etc. I think this is the condition of the sky or the atmosphere in a particular day. For example, today, when you look at the sky, what do you think is its condition? So this word is weather. Yes, it's weather. So weather is a noun. So let's use weather in sentences. Flights have been delayed because of the inclement weather. Next, did you have good weather on your trip? So again, the word is weather. Okay, for our next word. Do you see those two girls in there? They are in different size. And as you can see, on the right side of the screen, we can see the word kg, which means kilograms. So what do you think is this word? Okay, let's reveal the definition. So the definition is how heavy something is, which can be measured in, for example, kilograms or pound. Oh, that's the reason why we have this picture here. So what do you think is this word? It is weight. Correct. So weight is a noun. So let's use weight in sentences. She's trying to lose weight. And next, body fat increases rapidly as body weight increases. So once again, the word is weight. Okay, and for our last word, we have this word. And for the definition, a person who studies one or more of the natural science, like physics, chemistry, or biology. What do you think is this word? So the pictures are also clues. So this word is correct, scientist. So scientist is a noun. So let's use scientist in sentences. Scientists believe there is ice a few inches below the surface of Mars. She gave a lecture to 2,000 fellow scientists in Kyoto. So once again, that is scientist. So I hope, dear students, that you've learned something from our lesson for today about vocabulary words about science. So I would like to give credits to our resources. Oxford Dictionary for English, and audio library music for content creators. Thank you very much for listening and have a nice day, everyone. Once again, this is Sir Murphy, your virtual teacher.